I'd make the obvious reference, but I'm pretty sure people would not want me to say that. What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we infiltrated the underwater reactor. We fought us a few things, we beat up some Shinra soldiers, and we ate a sub. No, that's not right. We stole a sub, and we used it to destroy the submarine that housed the huge materia. So now it's just lying on the ocean floor somewhere. In this episode, well, we were told that it was lying down here somewhere. I wonder if we descend. Oh, interesting. There's a whole underwater section here. Very interesting. So it's almost like we have access to a brand new map then. Very interesting. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if we can actually grab this huge materia, or if we have to head on over to the Junon airport first before, you know, actually being able to claim this thing. Ooh. But, wait a minute. That thing's alive. That thing is alive. I also can't go any higher. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know, we'll come back to that at another point. I would like to not get murdered, especially since I have not had any chance to heal. So I think we're probably good not taking on whatever that thing is. It doesn't look friendly. And I like to not be murdered first thing in an episode. Oh, hello. What is this? So this is the leader sub. Damn. That makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Whew. That's good to hear. Alright! So we can just go and get it. Okay. Well, if this was where the huge materia was, then what was that monster guarding? Okay, that is gonna be something for another time. As for right now, though, well, there is something that I want to check as soon as I find out how to get back to Junon. There is something that I, well, want to check in on, and something that I want to address now that we're not in the middle of plot-related stuff. And that has to deal with chocobos. I did mention that I might want to try to, you know, try raising up a special chocobo just to see how long it would take. And I don't think I'm even gonna do that. It's just the more that I read about this side quest, the more and more time consuming it takes. I've been told that it's not really too hard per se, but is really time consuming and really, really expensive. So I just straight up don't have the time to do something like that. I mean, I'm doing so many other things, you know, off-screening at this point, not to mention other things that I'm just doing in my normal life right now, and things that are going to be coming up soon-ish anyway. So, I don't think I'm really gonna do that, but I was told that there is another way to get a golden chocobo. It's quicker, but a hell of a lot harder. And I went ahead and checked on it, and apparently we have to fight a super boss. Which does not fill me with hope. But it is an alternative. So who knows, we might be able to get a golden chocobo. It depends on whether or not I can / want to fight this super weapon. Or super boss. So yeah, that might be closer to endgame, but we may still be able to get a golden chocobo either way. Now, you might be wondering why the heck I traveled back to Nibelheim. Well, I was told that there were two things that I needed to check while I was here. One was that there apparently is something... Well, first, that there is something here in Nibelheim that's really good. And second, that there is actually something in the Shinra Mansion. When I came here last time, I didn't really check the Shinra Mansion. You know, when I just cut out 10 minutes of me not doing anything. Yeah, I never bothered to come in here. I mean, I did really briefly to check the piano. But that was it. There was literally nothing gained. But I was told that there is something of interest back in the basement area. Which seemed really odd. Since I thought we pretty much got everything that was down here. But, you know, I can still give it a shot. See if there's anything of worth down here. Well, first off, I mean, there's two things that are down here. First off is where Vincent was. And I'm not quite sure this is what they were talking about. But the other would be the library. Okay, all of these skulls are really creepy. Vincent, you have a weird place to... Wait, hold up. What the... Oh. I thought it was in an invisible wall or something. Nope. Hey, this is your food. Oh, here. Put on this. It smells a little, though. It smells a little, though don't complain. You look pretty good with that. Well... So, old guy. We in Midgar yet? Shut up! You're lucky I even gave you a ride. What are you gonna do once we get to Midgar? I know what I'm gonna do. I got a place I can crash for a while. No, wait, the mother lives there too. Guess that's out. Yep, gotta change my plans. No matter what I do, I need some money first. Hey, wanna start a business? But what can we do? Hey, Cloud. Think there's anything I'd be good at? Hey, old guy! What do you think I'd be good at? What are you yapping about? You're still young, ain't ya? Young folks should try everything. You gotta pay your dues while you're young. Go out and look for what you really want. Try everything. That's easy for him to say. Hey! Of course! Got a lot of brains and skill that other guys don't. That settles it! I'm gonna become a mercenary! Yeah, thanks, Pops. Hey, didn't you even hear to a word I said? Listen, I'm gonna become a mercenary, and that's that. Boring stuff, dangerous stuff, anything for money. I'm gonna be rich. So, Cloud, what are you gonna do? No way, you got it all wrong! Just kidding. I won't leave you hanging like that. We're friends, right? Mercenaries, Cloud. That's what you and me gonna be. Understand, Cloud? What do you want to do with him? Forget it. Just leave him. Didn't expect that. So, a little bit more about Cloud's memories. Apparently, he and Zack were a lot closer. Especially after what happened with Sephiroth. And who knows what else he... And who knows how else their relationship was while they were both in Shinra. I mean, this also ties into something that I've been told about. Well, really asked. And that would be Crisis Core. Because apparently, that game is pretty much like a prequel where you play as Zack. And I will say this right now, I will not be doing Crisis Core. Probably ever. Why? It's a PSP game. That's why. And I have no way of recording off of handhelds without emulation. And we all know what my stance on emulation is at this point, if you've read my comments dealing about anything dealing with Banjo-Tooie. But still, it is very interesting, because Cloud was still very much out of it. Beast's whereabouts are currently unknown, but we submit there's no need to pursue him due to his diminishing consciousness. So, judging by these reports... Hold up. Are these talking about Cloud and Zack now? Let's see, 4-member soldier, no effect can be determined from either Mako or Genova. Reaction to Genova detected. 2 escapees... Oh! 2 escapees were located near Midgar, which could have been what that memory was talking about with Cloud and Zack. A was a former member of Soldier. No effect could be detected from either Mako radiation or Genova, which I'm assuming was Zack. And B was a regular soldier, which was Cloud. Reaction to Genova detected, so Genova had an effect on him. Concerning their disposal, A shot for resisting, and B escaped. Which isn't entirely true. They just kind of left Cloud to die. Interesting. So the first time I saw those, I was at least half right. I first thought it was Cloud and Tifa because, you know, they were both victims of Nibelheim. But no, it was Cloud and Zack. Very interesting. So yeah, I guess that's how Cloud ended up in Midgar, and how he eventually got hold of the Buster Sword. The Buster Sword was Zack's weapon, and Cloud took it from him after Shinra shot down Zack. And afterwards, Cloud made his way to Midgar, where he ran into Tifa again. And that's when Cloud snapped out of it. Was with that interaction with Tifa. That's when he gained those memories. And also when Tifa told him about Avalanche. Very interesting. And again, completely optional. Still, I mean, there was something else that I was told that was worth my time here in Nibelheim. And I mentioned this before, I still think it has something to do with Tifa's piano. So let's maybe check that again. I'm trying to... This is not Tifa's house. This is Cloud's house. Now, I was told that there was, like, something that I had to play. Like a specific tune. So, oh, hold up. Okay, so yes, go for it. I forgot. Let's see. So what sort of tune could that be? Also, why do I not have sheet music? I was told there was a specific tune. Maybe it's a tune in the game. Let's see, so do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's the scale. Let's see. I was thinking, like, maybe the battle theme or something, but definitely not the battle theme. Let's see. Trying to think of other songs that would be, like, maybe a town theme, or, maybe the world map theme. How would that go? I am not sure. I'm terrible at, like, getting music by ear. I'm really terrible at that. I mean, I could read sheet music very easily. I've been doing it since I was, like, 4 or 5. But trying to play something by ear is a little more tricky. Let me try listening to the track a little bit, and maybe I can get something. Okay, so let's maybe see what this is. Let's see. So I was trying to listen to what the world map theme was. I can't exactly get it now, but I think the high wind theme is pretty close. So let's see. So, I don't think it's that. No. Let's see. Hold up. No. Okay, that sounds right. Now. Maybe that's it? I mean, obviously not because I was, like, fumbling about, but let's see. Now. I've heard this melody somewhere before. Managed to play well. I have the sheet music for that song. Huh? Wait a minute. There's something inside the sheet music. Or the music sheet. Tifa, what's happened to our town? Was it all an illusion, or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength. Burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead, I found you, collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recall a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't about to let them have my dearest student. Putting you on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times. And started to head for Midgar to look for a doctor for you. I don't like that city, but my cure spells weren't helping. I decided to go to Midgar to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for those strange beings with black clothes all around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. Feels like time is running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter, and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. To my most precious student, from Zangen. Final Heaven. Interesting. So it was the world map theme. And apparently we got a letter from Zangen and how Tifa managed to get out. I mean, apparently he arrived right when Shinra was about to do their cover-up. And he tried to give Tifa as much help as he could. And that's how Tifa ended up in Midgar. But let's see. Final Heaven. Limit skill. Well, considering everything surrounding this, I'm not too sure, but okay, so yes, that sounds right. But she needs to get the limit skill past Dolphin Blow. Okay, so that's Tifa's final limit break. Interesting. Okay, and also, speaking of which, I know I said that I don't like to look things up, but I did see something that was of minor interest concerning Cloud. And that actually has to deal with his final limit break. Apparently, we can potentially get it. It's just a matter of, do I want to spend the time to actually go and get it? Well, the answer is yes, but do I want to do that right now? That's the question, because in order to get Cloud's limit break, we actually need to head on over to the battle arena over at the Gold Saucer. So, it's just a matter of, do I want to do that now, or can I hold off on doing it? Because I don't think there's really going to be any benefit of, like, holding off, aside from, you know, getting extra equipment and whatnot. Huh. I think for the time being, I won't go after Cloud's final limit break, but I do want to get it at some point. So, now that we've pretty much spent the entirety of the episode doing optional stuff, why don't we maybe try to progress the story just a little bit? We got a ton of science stuff taken care of, but why don't we try heading on over to the airport, like what we're supposed to do. So off we go. Okay, so now that we're back here... Oh. No, the huge materia! Can't we go after it? Hey, where? Where are they headed? Rocket Town, of course. We did go back to Rocket Town, and they did say they were going to try to load up the huge materia there. So, yeah, that's what my thought was, too. That ship probably only has the one huge materia that Shinra was able to get. And now they're just bringing it over to Rocket Town. So that's how we're gonna get to the fourth huge materia that Shinra already has. Still, although we do know where our next destination is, I think that we're probably good to call it a day right here. I mean, we learned a lot of optional side stuff, and we even got Tifa's final limit break, though we can't give it to her yet. So overall, I'd say we're doing decent. I at least wasn't crazy when I went to Nibelheim the first time. I just didn't, well, get what was there. Oh well. So, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. We have ourselves our next destination. We need to head on over to Rocket Town. That's where Shinra is taking their huge materia. And so that is where we've got to chase them. So, well, like I mentioned, I do want to try to get Cloud's final limit break eventually. But I'm not sure whether or not his equipment would be good enough to try to tackle that. I'm going to assume no for the time being, unless I'm told otherwise that, yeah, you could probably do it. You know, without doing any special setups or getting any sort of special equipment. I mean, with what I have now, in terms of my equipment and in terms of my materia, I'm sure I could do it at any sort of level with the right gear. I just might not have the right gear. But whatever. We'll tackle it eventually, at some point. I don't know when. But that won't be our main focus. Our main focus is Rocket Town. So until next time, everyone. Take care.